You probably know that Kim Il-sung was the leader of North Korea from 1948 and up until his death in 1994. He was ruling in the country for nearly half a century, and people looked at him like he was a half-god. Interestingly, Kim Il-sung is even now the president of North Korea. After his death, the position of president retired, and the constitution of DPRK says that the only and eternal president of the country is Kim Il-sung. People loved him, and you may have seen footage with North Korean people crying when they got to know that their leader was dead. Men and women cried like kids who lost their protection, and were open to all the cruel world that was said to be bad enough to kill them. The first-class propaganda even now keeps turning the political leaders into gods in North Korea. You may presume that Kim Il-sung lived a simple life, and was a good leader for his country. People love the leaders who make their lives better. But it's far away from being the truth. Kim Il-sung was a cruel and bloodthirsty leader who wanted to dominate the world and to become the ruler of the most threatening country on this planet. When Kim Il-sung was young, he got to the Soviet Union for military and political training. His communistic beliefs were stronger after he returned from there. During World War II, Kim Il-sung was the major in the Soviet army, and he led the Korean contingent to help the Soviet Union fight against the German army. After the war, he was nominated by the Soviet Union to be the leader of North Korea, while USA-supported South Korea decided to set a border with the North and develop separately. Kim Il-sung eliminated his rivals who could change something in the country. During all his life he killed hundreds of people who could potentially become political leaders. Hundreds of patriots and those who wanted the change were the victims of the regime. But that's what you could expect to see in a communistic country. Kim Il-sung thought there were two friends for North Korea, China and the Soviet Union. Though Soviet Union stopped supporting North Korea in the late 80s when they had many troubles inside the country. China keeps supporting DPRK even now, but financial support is weak. So, in the early 1990s, it became clear that the leader brought the country to famine and starvation. During the last years of his reign, Kim Il-sung tried to change that, and he even started warming relationships with South Korea and the USA. But his death changed everything, and North Korea went into an even deeper crisis with Il-sung's son, Kim Jong-il. During his reign, Kim Il-sung created the so-called Pleasure Squad. This is kind of a harem where Korean leaders keep young girls for their pleasure. Also, he managed to build a very strong image of a North Korean leader for people in this country. Now no matter who becomes the leader, these people will love him nearly as much as they loved Kim Il-sung. He killed hundreds of people yearly. His way of ruling the country is incomparable with any other country in the world of that time. Even now, almost 30 years after Kim Il-sung is dead, North Korea is still a communistic country with the strong power of its leader. The dictatorship is going to survive even longer, unless people in North Korea all die of hunger. It's very sad to say, but while leaders of North Korea have been playing with their missiles and showing their virtual power to the world, people kept on dying and struggling to find a way to survive. The country is now at the edge of economical disaster and even stronger starvation. We hope something will change in the nearest future so that international society could help. But thanks to the strong image of Kim Il-sung, North Korean people still believe that all other countries just want to kill them.